Toowiimii!
What's going on, guys? I'm Toowiimii, and today we're going to be talking about the worst Skylander of each element from Skylanders Giants. So I did a poll and you guys wanted me to not include lightcores and Series 2. I personally don't own them all, so even if they were included, I feel like I wouldn't be able to represent them that well. I'll talk about them in this video, but yeah, don't expect any of them to be making this list just because I don't own them all and I really think they're a waste of time. But anyway, that only leaves us with two Skylanders of each element. We have the Giant themselves and the core. So this video is going to be more of me telling you which Skylanders I prefer, which has kind of been every single video in this series. But whatever, let's get started with this video. Let's start off with the water element.
Stay cool.
Now, the water element, super easy pick for me. It's obviously Chill. Chill is trash. Even her repose is trash. Literally, all she does for her stinking lightcore repose is she puts her arm down. That's terrible repose when Sunburn would have had a majestic repose. But anyway, how can you compare Chill to my boy, Whaley Boy? Whaley Boy is one of the best Skylanders ever made. I mean, just look at him and that beautiful smile. He's just so happy, ready to pummel enemies into the ground. And then we have Chill. So Chill, her first attack is just throwing a javelin. It's okay. If you don't have the ability where it shoots 3 of them, you're gonna miss a lot. And I don't know why, but she does her little twirly twirl whenever she does this. Just really annoying. Come on, Chill. Like, don't be so extra. Alright, and then her next attack, we have the Great Wall. It's basically just Slam Bam's ice attack, but it can't even, freeze anybody this time. It just gets in the way, and it's really annoying. And then lastly, we have her Glacial Bash attack, which all this is, she puts her shield up. It does barely any damage. It's meant to shoot her little icicles across everywhere, but good luck aiming those things. One of her best attacks is her Narwhal. Actually, her only good attack is her Narwhal, but it takes a century to charge up. So yeah, that's Chill, worst of the water element for Giants. Anyway, let's move on to the next element, which is the tech element.
Fix is in.
And for the tech element, I gotta say that Sprocket is absolutely terrible. And Bouncer is fantastic. Bouncer literally can shoot as fast or faster than Trigger Happy. He's like the giant version of Trigger Happy, and I love him for that very much. Go and get yourself a Bouncer right now. Anyway, let's talk about stinking Sprocket. So Sprocket, her first attack is called Wrench Whack. It's pretty lame. I mean, seriously, that's not even a superpower Sprocket. I could whack a wrench around. Like, get with the program. And then her second attack is she can build a turret. The only thing is these turrets take forever to build, so good luck even getting one on the battlefield, let alone making good use of it. And then for her third attack is the Bouncing Betty Mines. I actually really like this attack. The only problem with it is I need more. I just want stuff exploding all over the place. She can only have, I think, at least 6 out at a time, which is alright. But, look at my boy Boomer, can have like 50 bombs out. Way, way better Skylander. But yeah, Sprocket, she's just terrible. Moving on. Let's go to the fire element.
See spot burn.
Sadly, for the fire element, this goes to Hot Dog. He is super, super cute. I love Hot Dog. He's very cute, but as we learned with Wrecking Ball, cuteness does not equal powerful most of the time. So Wrecking Ball, his first attack, Fire Bark. pretty generic attack, just shoots a fireball out. For some reason this attack can be hard to aim, I'm not entirely sure why. Next we have his best attack, which is the Wall of Fire. Great attack, especially if you upgrade it. And then third attack we have the Comet Slam, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Why is Hot Dog trying to be Sonic the Hedgehog? Can someone please explain that to me? But anyway, yeah, that's Hot Dog. I mean, he's going up against Oily Boy, so there's just no competition there. Next, let's go to the life element.
He shoots, he spores!
Okay, I think this choice is pretty self-explanatory. Let's move on to the air element.
Bring it the sting!
And for the air element, this goes to Bug Boy, also known as Swarm. See, Bug Boy is one of the most disappointing giants in my opinion. We'll get to my number one most disappointing giant, but the main problem with Swarm is he cannot take a hit for the life of him. He has terrible, terrible armor, and especially when you have a character that can turn into a million bugs, you would think that they can take a hit better, but no, Bug Boy cannot do that. So Bug Boy's first attack, the Barb Blades, it's alright. The only problem is it takes a long time to swing, and that can leave you open to lots of different attacks. Next we have the Flight of the Wasp. This is an okay attack. And then we have the Swarm form. I like the Swarm form. The only problem is it just doesn't do that much damage and doesn't have that much range, leaving you open to lots and lots of attacks. So yeah, that is Bug Boy. Let's go on to the undead element.
Fear the spear!
Now for the undead element, this definitely goes to Frightrider. This was absolutely no competition. Boy is just way too powerful for Frightrider to even handle. So first off, Frightrider, I would say, is an average okay Skylander. The main problem with him is that all of his attacks either take too long to do or they just don't do enough damage for it to be worth it. And that's just Frightrider overall as a Skylander. So his first attack, it's literally just called melee attacks. It just attacks with his spear and then the head. It attacks kind of slow and doesn't do a whole lot of damage. And then we have the Jousting Charge, which I don't know if this is just the consoles I've been playing on, but it takes a long time to charge up. It is good for speed runs, although it just takes a while to charge up this attack. Like, I don't know what is up with mine, but it does. And then we have the Burrow Bomber. This attack also takes a long time to charge up, and for some reason I'm always able to get hit while doing this attack, which makes it a terrible attack. So yeah, that is Frightrider. Let's go on to the magic element.
Any last wishes?
And the worst Skylander of the magic element for giants is Ninjini. Now this was kind of hard because I know a lot of people hate Ninjini, but I honestly don't hate her that much. I just think that Pop Fizz is an even better Skylander. Like, there's just no going wrong with my boy Pop Fizz. But yeah, Ninjini, let's get into her attacks. So her first attack is called Wish Blades. Again, typical melee Skylanders attack, just swings her swords. For some reason, Ninjini likes to be all extra with this attack, and she does little twirlies like Shield does, and it just makes the attack take longer. I don't appreciate that. And then we have her Bottle Blast. The Bottle Blast takes a long time to charge up, it's kind of hard to move in the Bottle Blast, and it doesn't even do that much damage, let alone good luck trying to aim the Bottle Blast attacks. And her third attack is the Surrealistic Spheres. I hope I said that right. But this attack, I don't know why, but it is impossible to aim this attack. It also has a very long recharge. Ninjini's armor is also not very good. It is a little better than Swarm's, but still not very good. And now let's move on to the last element, which is the Earth element.
It's Crush Hour!
Now finally for the Earth element, this has to go to Rocky Boy, or also known as Crusher. I can go on and on about why I don't like Crusher. But first off, let's talk about his armor. His armor is horrendous, or maybe that's his health, or maybe it's a little bit of both. In general, you just cannot take a hit with Crusher. He just does not take hits well. Your health will deplete within seconds. Second off, let's go to his first attack, Crusher's Crusher. This attack is nearly impossible to aim correctly, and I don't know why that is. It's literally him slamming a hammer against the ground, and I always miss with it. I don't know how that's possible, but it is. And then let's go to his second attack, Turn to Stone. This attack forces you to stand completely still while you make other enemies stand completely still. It does absolutely no damage and is completely useless as an attack. And then we get to our third attack, the Rock Slide. I only use this attack to get an eensy bit of speed boost out of Crusher. It does next to no damage. It is also very hard to aim this attack. Every single attack with Crusher is so hard to aim. And what's even dumber is you still take damage when you're using this attack, which doesn't even make any sense, but whatever. And then we can also give Crusher even worse points because one of his upgrades is he literally uses his father's face as a hammer. But that's a discussion for another day. So anyway, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't as exciting as my other videos because I was only choosing between two Skylanders. But we will see for the next video when I have much more variety in my Skylanders. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a nice like and subscribe. Alright, that's all I got for today. Have a great day, everyone. See ya later. Peace. Before I go, I would like to give a huge shout out to my Psyduck gods. We got Skylanders Gamer TV and my Power Rangers, where we got Ignite the Fire and Jack Craft. And I also want to thank all of my Gusto Cult members. I am so blessed by the generosity of all of you. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.